greatness. He has a show at the Improv Lab this Saturday. It's called We'll All Be Dead Soon. Please welcome to the stage your first comedian of the night. Let's give him a warm welcome, Derek Jones.
Thank you, everybody. Nice to be here. Nice to see all you lovely people occupying a part of downtown Los Angeles that's indoors. Beats sleeping in a fucking tent, right, guys? Yeah. You guys been down to Occupy LA or Occupy Wall Street? Anybody been down there? All right. Go movement. Yeah, we'll get them. I think there's a lot of good ideas down there. I think there's a lot of people doing a lot of good. I think there's a lot of intelligent, well-spoken individuals down there. I do have just one tip for the protesters, and it's this. You cannot start a revolution in a fisherman's hat and cargo shorts. All right, this is not a politically motivated thing, just a fashion thing. You know, you gotta dress to impress, maybe put on a sweater vest, some pleated khakis from Old Navy, I don't know. But what I do know is, when Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson were drafting the Declaration of Independence, they weren't taking 10-minute breaks to play hacky sack in their Birkenstocks. Sam Adams wasn't running out to get a pizza and a case of Sam Adams. John Hancock wasn't down there because he had nothing better to do between auditions. You know what I'm saying, guys? Have you seen the people? There's a lot of good down there, but some of those people that got scraggly beards, they're living in tents, they don't look like they're occupying Wall Street. They look like they're protesting next year's lineup to Bonnaroo. What do I do? I don't go down there. I just watch it on TV because I'm an asshole. And I judge. I watched a lot of TV when I was growing up. You guys remember when we were growing up on the remote control, the previous channel button? Like you press the button, it skips back to the channel that you were just watching. Yeah, you get it. All right, this guy gets it. Can we all agree? The previous channel button on the remote control, invented solely for masturbation purposes. Am I correct on this one? You hear somebody coming down the hallway, boom! Hit that previous channel button. Back to G.I. Joe. Nobody's the wiser. This guy right here, you know the trick, don't you, sir? You know the trick with the previous channel button? Once you hit the previous channel button, then you gotta go up a channel. That way you cover your tracks digitally. Explaining your pants to your ankles, it's a different story. Now your parents just think you jerk off to G.I. Joe. You wake up the next day, you're like, Mom, where'd all my action figures go? I think I did that so much because we had HBO in my house, and, if I saw one of those BNs for brief nudity come up, forget it. That was the fucking end of my afternoon. It was like, drop the shades, cancel soccer practice, fuck homework. I was in it for the long haul. You see a 2-second flash of boob. The entire afternoon, wasted. And I think about all the time I wasted just watching garbage movies to see a naked lady. It's like, I have never seen The Sound of Music, but I've seen Barbed Wire with Pamela Anderson 9 times. I'm a born pervert. It is sad. I watch a lot of the History Channel, too. I like watching World War II documentaries, on the History Channel. And they always show those old newsreels from the 40s. And if you wanted to be a newsman back in the 40s, you had to have that newsreel voice, like... World news on the march, June 6, 1944. Allied troops storm the beach of Normandy. More news that develops. Now here's my question. I haven't heard a goddamn person talk like that in the past 70 years. What the fuck? Did all these people go extinct? It's like you never walk into Starbucks and hear 150, non-fat, double espresso with a sprig of cinnamon for Joshua. I don't have one friend who walks into a room and is like, hey fellas, you want to go see a ball game? And it's gotta be like Darwinism, because who would want to reproduce with a person who speaks like that? It's like you hear somebody talk like that, it sounds like they're either going to pull out a Tommy gun or tap dance their way into your heart. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. I'm dancing for you guys. Derek Jones is fucking working it. I got a question for you guys. If I screw up doing laundry, is that considered blowing a load? Just trying to settle a bet with my mother, and I like changes you, you know, when you move here. Like I had a friend call me up the other day and he's like, hey man, I got good news. I'm becoming vegan. Now what he said was, hey Derek, I'm becoming vegan. What I heard was, hey Derek, I want to ruin dinner parties for the rest of my life. Because listen, I would love to have you over to my house for supper, but I wasn't planning on preparing dinner for hunters and gatherers from the Paleolithic era. Just meat and cheese in the Jones house. A lot of vegans in the crowd tonight, guys. This is a PETA meeting. I'm sorry. Got angry there for a second. I'm back. But you know, people say like they're becoming vegan, like, oh, I'm becoming, like, what is there, a fucking full moon? You're like, ah, the moon is full, I'm becoming vegan. Like Michael J. Fox locked in the fucking bathroom, Mr. Howard's knocking on the door. Scott, what's going on there? Nothing, Dad, I'm becoming vegan. Kind of a Teen Wolf crowd, and I respect that. And what would Boof say? All right, guys. Anybody see Super 8 this summer? You guys see that movie Super 8? J.J. Abrams, Steven Spielberg. I'm about to introduce it. Running time 90 minutes. No, I love the movie Super 8, and I think the thing that I really liked about it was at the end of the movie, the 13-year-old guy gets that 13-year-old girl that he's been pining for, you know? But it got me thinking, because when you're in a relationship that young, you know things don't last forever. But think about all the shit that kid had to go through to get that girl. What the hell is that breakup gonna sound like? The guy's like, listen, we were out there by the railroad tracks making a movie. Then we accidentally saw that alien escape from a government project. Then the alien kidnaps you. Me and the town stoner have to boost the car and go back into town. Then we have to go down to the alien's subterranean lair where you're hanging upside down from a cocoon. I crawl up there, get you down from the cocoon, but I have to telepathically tell the alien that it's okay to go home, but the only way that he can go home is to take my dead mother's locket, put it on his spaceship, and go back to another planet, and now you suck some guy's dick because he's on the lacrosse team? Fuck you! I want my dead mother's locket back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Derek Jones. And it's sunny at the Improv Lab. Welcome to someday. Thank you.
Well, I bet there's a good show on Saturday, too, Derek. I get my S days mixed up. 'Cause I'm still kind of